Hello, welcome to Kenya. Karibu Kenya. My name is Doreen Mute and I will be taking you through this presentation, and let's just know just a little bit about Kenya. So some details we need to know about Kenya. It's in Africa and it's in the east of Africa. Its capital city is Nairobi. So if you watch Money Heist, you've seen the actors are named after the major capital cities of different countries, and one is Nairobi. So Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya, and so Kenya has a population of around 53 million people, and its size is 580,367 square kilometers, which, as compared to Texas, it is 85% the size of Texas, meaning Texas is larger than Kenya in terms of square feet. So in Kenya, we use the currency Kenyan shillings, which, as compared to the US dollar, like $1 is approximately 100 shillings in Kenya. So something else that we can know about the currency is that our largest note is up to 1,000 shillings, as represented on the slide on the left, and that is equivalent to around $10 here in the US. So in Kenya, there are several languages spoken. One is Swahili, which is a national language. We also have English, and we also have tribal languages, which are up to 42, since we have 42 different tribes in Kenya. As I mentioned previously, in Kenya we have up to 42 tribes, and some of the major tribes are as represented here, and they do have different characteristics depending on what tribe they are in. So starting from the top left, that's the Kikuyu tribe. The Kikuyu tribe is mostly known to be business oriented, things like that. On the top right, we have the Kalenjin community. They are best known for running marathons. So if you are a marathon fan, or if you watched marathons and seen any Kenyan representing, then that they are mostly from the Kalenjin tribe. On the bottom left, we have the Maasai tribe. The Maasai tribe is best known to be warriors. They have massive strength and to be fearless. They carry around like spears and clubs, and they just are warriors. On the bottom right is the Luo community. They are on the mostly on the western part of Kenya, and they are well known for fishing. So our former president Barack Obama is apparently from the Luo community, so that's a fun fact that we should know. So some cool facts to know about Kenya is that one, it is a home for the big five animals, and these are the lion, the leopard, the rhinoceros, the elephant, and the buffalo. And you may ask, for instance, the hippo is such a big animal. Why is it not among the big five? But certainly the reason for the big five name is that these five animals were the hardest to shoot by big game hunters, as they are really ferocious when concerned or injured. So that's why they were given the big five name, and that's why the hippo is not included in the big five. Another cool fact is that the wild beast migration, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world, happens in Kenya, and it happens between mid-August and late October, where the wild beasts migrate from Serengeti in Tanzania, and Tanzania is in the south of Kenya. So the wild beasts migrate from Serengeti in Tanzania and come to Kenya for better pastures. Another fact is that the equator passes through Kenya. One last thing is that Kenya is the home to the white rhino, which is near to extinction. More facts about Kenya is that Kituluni Hills is a place in Kenya which defies the law of gravity. So say if you pour water on the hill, it would move up rather than moving down, as the law of gravity states. The Great Valley, which runs from Lebanon in Asia to Mozambique. Mozambique passes through Kenya. It encompasses volcanoes, which some of them are still active, lakes, rivers, hills, hot springs, kayaks, and escarpments, which are major tourist sites. So if you ever intended to go to Kenya, then I would highly recommend visiting the Great Rift Valley. A country's presentation is not over until you talk about the food there. So some of the popular foods in Kenya are nyama choma, which is like grilled meat or grilled beef. We also have and that is like represented on the top left of the slide. We also have samosas. We have ugali, which ugali is on the bottom left of the slide, and that is like a mixture of water and corn, and then like you mix them together to a certain consistency that makes the ugali, and it's served with like any type of vegetable or or any type of meat. We also have githeri, which is a mixture of like corn and beans that make a meal. And we also have mandazi, which is represented in a picture on the bottom right, which is like can be eaten as a dessert or like a breakfast option. Which is just like a pastry, and that's just some of the popular foods that we have in Kenya. So let's just learn some language just from Kenya, but something to note is that our vowels are pronounced differently as compared to the US. So for instance, like A is pronounced as A in father, E is pronounced as E in get, I is pronounced as E in see, O is pronounced as O in gopher, and U is pronounced as U in tooth. So that's hey, let's just learn some new language. So say for instance you're saying how are you? You say that habari yako. So and to answer that habari yako you say mzuri, which means I am fine. Also another thing to say your name, so say my name is say for instance my name is Doreen, so you say jina langu ni Doreen. Also to say thank you, you say asante, and to answer that, like saying someone tells you thank you, you say welcome, you say karibu. Also the last part of it is food, which we say it as chakula. Well, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you for staying with me until the end, and I hope you've learned something about Kenya.